This is the door to my office, and today I'm going to be turning it into the magical portal from my newest favorite anime movie, Suzume. It was directed by Makoto Shinkai, which, if that name sounds familiar, is the same director that did Your Name and Weathering with You. I also said this when I came out of the movies. Suzume is better than Weathering with You, which is better than Your Name. Fight me. Fight me! And I stand by what I said. I won't spoil anything from the movie, but basically this worn down looking door opens a portal to the ever after, which just looks like a beautiful galaxy. So here's the plan. We're gonna make the door look like it's been beat down by the elements and like the paint is chipping off because it's been hit by some magical magic. Then we're gonna create this crumbling chunk of brick wall and add some vines that look like they've been growing over the door. And then we're gonna make it look like the door is sitting in a body of water. I don't know how we're gonna do that part, but that is for future me to figure out. But before we can paint the door and make it look old, we actually have to clean it and make it look new, because otherwise paint isn't gonna stick. So let's go. This is leftover stain from previous projects. We're just gonna apply a bit of it onto the door and kind of see how that looks.
You just have to come through right now. Both of you.
Goodbye, nice clean door. Ooh, wait, that looks kind of good. It looks old and dirty, just like we wanted.
Food for ya. It's a microphone. It's a microphone. It's a microphone. Wait, you guys, we can play Jenga.
We like karate chop it. Reality is sinking in and I realize I've made like 3 bricks. Like all of this, it's like 3 bricks. Now we've got a bunch of these brick shapes, so it's time to make them actually look like bricks and not little pink ice cream sandwiches. I watched a bunch of videos and now I'm more confused than when I first started. So instead of picking one technique, we're just gonna throw all of the techniques at it and hope that something works. Wish me luck, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna use a bit of Mod Podge and tissue. It's like elementary school paper mache. I like it. All the bricks are covered in tissue and glue now. Was that necessary? What? Was that necessary? I don't know. But it's a little too late for that, so we're just gonna move on and hope it didn't ruin everything. The bricks are absolutely sopping wet, so they're gonna take a little while to dry. I guess I'll clean up in the meantime. Bleh. I just spent the past 10 minutes peeling glue off my fingers because it's fun. I'm gonna be selling these Gamer Girl glue peelies for only $40,000, so if you're interested, head on over to gamergirlgluepeely.com. That's obviously not a real website, please don't go there. I think I made a mistake. You know how I covered everything in tissues to give it texture? It gave it texture, but now all the bricks look like they're covered in tissue, which is not the look I was going for. So I looked around what I had in the house and I had some leftover concrete. So I kind of slapped that on one of the bricks and I kind of like how that looks. Maybe we try putting a little bit of concrete on some of these blocks. I think I was actually supposed to use untextured tissue, which explains a lot because my tissue has patterns and like now all these bricks are covered in little squares, which doesn't look very brick-like. So let's try adding a bit of cement. Oh my god, okay. This stuff is drying way quicker than I thought, so I'm gonna have to go as fast as I can here and just smear it all on. I can feel it starting to harden on my gloves and it's only been like 2 minutes. Look at all my bricks! Wait, it's 50 Shades of Orange. I'm gonna dream of orange bricks. It's like when I used to do all my Kumon homework on the same night, and then I would dream of math. Like, oh wait, we have to let the bricks dry. I was just, you know, overthinking, and I felt like the door wasn't looking how I wanted it to. It looked a little too much like it was just like old and worn instead of it looking like the paint was really chipping off. So I kind of painted over some of the work that I had done. It looks like an angry monkey came and flung its doo-doo all over my door, so I should censor this. And then I realized I think I just need to paint the wood chips on by hand very carefully with a tiny paintbrush. I'm just gonna show you what I did, and please tell me that it looks okay. This is a little sample of one of the wood chips. It looks better, I think. I'm just gonna continue with the rest of the door, and I'll come back when I'm done stressing about it. I have all the bricks here finally. I painted and repainted them so many times to get the color right. I'm gonna like lay them out here to make like the little fake wall. We got some of this, what is this? Professional tile adhesive. Just spread and set. That's what she said. Now we just need to adhere them down because we have cats and like, you know. Can you pass that? Let go. Let go. Give me the ground. I predict this is gonna be very messy. You know, you might be thinking, why didn't I just use real bricks? I've been asking myself that question for like the past week. Bricks are super heavy, that's annoying to deal with. I also wanted a really particular shape. Like I wanted some of these bricks to be like broken, and I don't have a sledgehammer, so like I'm not about to go and break a bunch of bricks. I just had this idea to make it out of foam, and then I was in too deep and I couldn't get out. So here we are. It looks like marshmallow fluff. I went down this rabbit hole of watching people lay bricks, which was super satisfying and not very helpful for what I'm trying to do because I don't have like the right stuff. Because I could have gotten the right stuff. Anyways, we don't have the right stuff, so I've got like a very small spatula and this is gonna take forever. I guess we start bottom up this way to that way. Ooh. Oh, this is fun. That's how it's supposed to be? I don't know what I'm doing. Does it look like I know what I'm doing? Oh, rude. How dare you insult me and my son? Just gonna anticlimactic there. Oh, this feels very legit. It's not, but it feels very legit. I don't want all the dads in the comments telling me that I'm doing it wrong. I know I'm doing it wrong. Why is this brick so much taller than this brick? What? Wait, what did I do? Hello. It's definitely not the next day because I forgot I made dinner plans. And I did not put on the same outfit I was wearing yesterday for the sake of continuity. The poster, it looks like there's a lot of mortar or plaster, whatever it is, kind of smeared in between here, so I'm gonna do that now and hope I don't regret everything.
Okay, I think that's good for now. I'll go wash my hands. Look at the ew.
Now, of course, we need our love interest, aka a little talking chair. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you just have to see the movie. Suzume's mom uses a lot of hand tools to make the chair. She uses a handsaw and a hammer, so I thought it'd be really cool if I also used a ton of hand tools instead of power tools. It's gonna be way harder, but I just think it's really gonna add that like authenticity and keep it true to the movie.
No, I'm not gonna do it by hand. I have Honkai Star Rail to play. I have waifus to roll for.
Hi.
What?
Hello.
Oh. Oh no.
Do you hear that? That's the sound of the 3D printer going, because I just found a model for the key, for the necklace key thing, for the chair, for the guy, you know. So we have the first key that I printed, which looked pretty good, but I thought the details weren't as sharp as I wanted them to be. So I printed a second one, right? And the second one, I was like, oh my god, it's perfect. I sanded the hell out of it, and then I primed it. I was like ready for paint. I was like good to go. I was so excited. But then I held it and I was like, just me, or like it's kind of small? After all that work, I was like, no, we're gonna make it bigger. We're gonna make a third one. That's where this one comes in. It's quite a bit bigger. That looks right? Or like a magical key that goes inside a magical door. Like this one looks like a garden shed key. Sound good? Hello?
Sounds good.
Not you. I'm asking the cat. Sir, what are your thoughts about the current political landscape? I'm gonna sand it and then prime it and then we'll come back. Now that all the wood's cut, I just have to glue everything together. You know, in the movie, the mom does it super easily. Like it looks like a weekend project or something, like a Saturday afternoon kind of project, but I feel like it's not gonna be that easy when I do it. The chair pieces are dry. We need to make a little face for Souta here. And I feel like this is where it could all go wrong. Eyes are like the window to the soul, right? If you've ever drawn anything, you'll know that you could mess up the eyes like a teeny tiny bit and like suddenly the whole face looks so dumb and like derpy. So I'm kind of worried that's gonna happen here. Looks dumb. He looks dumb already. He doesn't look cute. We need this to be a cute, hot anime boy chair. Oh, that's kind of cute. I'm probably gonna use like a chisel or something to like dig those eyes out. That sounded really graphic, but like the wood. Who's a good boy? Now for the legs. This is mostly going to be held up by wood glue, which is actually pretty strong. It's so cute. Why don't I just do this upside down? What am I doing? Ah. I'm dumb! Ah! I could have just done it upside down. What am I doing? Oh, man. That's really cute. Yeah. Okay, so all the dowels aren't gonna get painted, so I'm just gonna cover them with a little bit of water-based pre-stain wood conditioner, which I think will just darken up the wood a little bit. Look, the best part about this paint job and this project in general with the chair is that it doesn't have to be perfect, so that's our excuse. Okay, you can come in now.
Oh my god! Is it wet?
Yes, it's very wet.
Okay.
Please don't touch it.
It's so cute!
Thank you.
Oh, it looks exactly like the movie.
Oh, thanks.
Look at that.
That was the goal, yes, yes.
It's so cute.
He is really cute, huh?
Wow. Looks good.
Thanks.
You like rounded them, huh?
A little bit, yeah.
But I think that's all it needed.
Yeah.
That's good.
Also, I got footprints everywhere.
Are those your feet? Or?
Yeah, they're my feet. I got paint on them.
I need you to explain something.
What?
Is this?
Oh, you're a victim too. I just applied Rub and Buff, which is one of my favorite paints ever because look how freaking good this key looks. It looks like real metal. The last little detail that we need for the key is a little blue gem that's supposed to go, it's meant to go right there. It's gonna be really, really, really tiny. And I could use resin, but like that seems like so much work to have to like, you gotta get the gloves and like the mask and everything. And like I literally need one single drop of blue and I just can't be bothered. So I thought, nail polish. Steady. Steady. Oh, ooh. Oh, dude, that looks good. Okay, put it down, don't touch it, don't touch it. I'm so happy with how the bricks turned out. I think it looks really good. Best part, it's actually pretty light too, so it's gonna be easy to move around. So I can do this if I feel like it, for whatever reason. We're gonna add these vines that are like all overgrown, all over the trim and everything. I originally got these, and I thought they'd be cool because they're one of those like with the little battery pack. You can turn them on and then they've got little fairy lights on them. They're so pretty, but I also realized these vines are really sparse. They look good when they're coiled up like this, but if I hold it out like that, there's like 12 leaves on there. And I don't think that's gonna look very good. So then I got these other vines. These are like beefy vines. Like, look at that. I think this is the way to go. I will find another use for these. Not yet. Technically, we would be done, but there's something I want to try. In the movie, the door is like in a pool of water. Obviously, we can't recreate that because I kind of want to try making some puddle type shapes and putting it on the ground. I don't know if it's gonna work out or not, but I just really want to try it. Okay, finally, there have been a couple of pieces that I've been waiting for them to come in the mail, and they're finally here, so we can finally move on to the next step. I was so excited. I really want the door to look like it's somewhat sitting in a pool of water and give it that really like magical effect. So I have this really cool material here. It's commonly used in photography and also greenhouses, from what I understand. It's called Mylar, and it's super shiny. Like, look at that. Can you see yourself? My idea is to cut out a puddle-like shape and then put it on the ground. Maybe we'll use some like command strips or something to tape down the edges. By the way, this is a strictly no shoes allowed kind of household, so we're usually in socks, slippers, or barefoot, so I'm not too worried about the material getting like scuffed up or anything. And also, I just want to have my magical moment, okay? So I don't really care what happens to it afterwards. I'll enjoy it while it lasts, and then, you know, hopefully it lasts as long as possible. Okay, snip time. I've greatly overestimated my strength. That looks so freaking cool! Okay, I have one more thing. I got a galaxy projector. I think it'll look really cool as like the other side of the door. So let's plug this thing in. I'm so excited to see how it looks. The room's very messy, okay? I have a lot of projects going on. Don't look down there. We're going for something kind of like this. Okay, I set up the light inside. I'm gonna turn the lights off and then we're gonna open the door as I say it. Okay. Okay, you ready? Holy shit! It's so freaking cool! Oh my god. Sorry for screaming. It's so cool! I feel like I really had to pull together all the random skills and bits of knowledge that I had to make this happen. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and what started off as just recreating the movie poster kind of turned into recreating this little slice of a movie that I love and is now part of my home, which is really cool. If you've made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. Give it a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more stuff like this. And okay, let's go check out the final results.